Okay, so this is definitely new for me, but I really wanted to start doing this to share my relationship with Christ, but also to encourage others. So something that I have been reading about is I've been studying in the book of Jonah, but also like the creation. So a bunch of like the Old Testament. And one thing that I realized was like, as Christians, we tend to run away from our sin instead of facing it head on. And it said here in Jonah, chapter 1, verse 10, that this terrified them, and they asked them, "What have you done?" Because they knew he was running away from the Lord because he had already told them. So Jonah, who escaped, was trying to flee from Jesus, which you cannot flee from Jesus, had already told the people that he was running from Jesus, and he was comfortable running from Jesus. He was sleeping through the storm that was causing the other sailors to get so worked up. So he admitted he was running from Jesus. He told people he was running from Jesus, and he was comfortable in it. And the same thing with Cain. Cain literally knew so the same thing occurred with Cain and Abel. Cain knew that he was sinning. Cain knew exactly what was going to happen when he killed Abel, yet he was so comfortable with it, and he was so determined just to get away from Christ because he was disappointed in Christ, that he was comfortable living in the sin of killing somebody. And so the moral of the story is, as Christians in 2025 going into 2026, we should not be comfortable in our sin. We should be scared of our sin. We should want to turn away from it. We shouldn't want to tell others and proclaim our sin and have sinful actions. We should want a heart that desires Jesus. So that is exactly why I wanted to film this for you guys, because I feel like we should all desire not to sin and desire to be closer to Jesus. So I figured maybe we could all try and do that together and create a strong Christian community to help others realize that you can't live in your sin, you can't be comfortable in your sin, you need to get uncomfortable with your sin. So thank you.